What's up, YouTube? What's up? God. Whoa. What's up, guys? Today is Sunday. Whenever you see this video, it'll probably be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. What's up, my people? Today's topic is going to be brief because my son comes out of work soon. Conspiracy theory. GDI. Yes. King Geo Live. What's up, my people? How's your day today? Well, how was your day? How was your day, people? Come on, 4 people, 4 likes. What's up? No likes? What's up? I told Joe MCC that I was going to do live at 7, but I'm doing DoorDash, so I got caught up in that. What's up, Jim Raptors? What up? How was you guys' weekend, man? What did you guys do? You guys are staying in or what? You guys get to have more family time, I guess, right? Who's living out there? Who's up in the Boston area getting ready for that nor'easter in March? In March, out of all time, in March. Imagine that. Stayed in for days now. That's good, man. That's good. Gotta stay in, man. Gotta keep this shit down. I was watching. I was going to because I do DoorDash, and I was as I was passing by, I saw this basketball court. I saw some kids, teenage kids playing. There must have been like 8 or 9 in the court, and I'm like, don't they know this is how you get it? I mean, even though I live in a small town here in North Carolina, but still, you never know. I don't know, bro. That's why I put the title "Conspiracy Theory." I want people's thoughts and ideas. Because I kind of find it odd that in December, this came out from China, and next month, because the Chinese government has already said that they have medication for it, they have a vaccine for it, but they're going to go on full trial next month. So December, January, February, March, April. So it says in 4 months they already found a vaccine, or could have been that they already had a vaccine, and this is the way they did it, so they can, even in China, you have to change your command. You skip off the red tape and you sell the vaccine to the best, or you sell the vaccine, or you sell the concoction to the highest bidder. It could be GlaxoSmithKline, could be Johnson & Johnson, could be Pfizer. I know, and that's why I put the conspiracy theory, because I want to hear people's ideas. I want to hear people's thoughts. I want to hear, because to me, it's strange. We get viruses every day, and it's a known fact that the United States, they do throw out viruses, or they do throw out chemicals in the air just to see what kind of reactions some people have, to get different reactions of people. So because they're working on something else. Not working on something else, they're working on something. So I think there's something to it. Me personally, if when it comes down, because there were two, this is the funny thing about this that Donald Trump the other day, this is how stupid he is. He said that hydroxychloroquine in a mixture of another pill takes away the virus, right? So these people in Africa and in Lagos did it, and 2 people OD. They didn't die, but they OD on the medication. And then on Saturday, yesterday, came out with the same drug, one of the drugs, and another one. And I was like, wow. And then now Trump says that on Tuesday they're gonna start on a new drug to test. Well, there's country. I know there's countries out there putting out blames. Let me hear your theory, Jim. What do you think? I mean, if I saw a video yesterday, and I put it on my Facebook. Propaganda from China. Oh, Ravi Anderson, how you doing, my Daniel son? But think about it this way. Why do you think it's propaganda? But do you think it started in China, Robbie? I saw this thing yesterday how the Chinese government let people out in the street do these animals. You see dogs, you see them flame throwing dogs, you see the dogs out in the street, you see blood on the floor. I mean, what a Robbie, what kind of country does that? Or you allow that? You know you're gonna get some form of either infection or some form of a virus. That's what I'm going to say. Some form of a virus is going to come out of that. It's natural. It's going to come out. If you have murky water, you have messed up water, and there's pollution or the water's tainted, or it can be something's going to happen. A virus can happen because they're fish. You contamination, so you contaminate dog blood with lizard blood and all that kind of something's going to mix. Eventually, something will mix. China's claiming no new cases for 2 days now. Well, more than 2 days because yesterday was the second. Yesterday was the second day. Friday was the first. Saturday was the second. I don't know about today. I haven't heard anything about today. So put it away. So what China did was in Wuhan, they took the people and they just shut them out, and they're like, no one stays here. It's like why well, King Humberto, I don't know. What's up, King Humberto? You haven't been in my channel for a while, bro. You said the Texas girl got you. It's like I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if you guys know when the AIDS epidemic came out, Castro in Cuba took everybody that was HIV positive and did a whole entire town for them. Then they would stay there. They would stay. They had their own town. They had their own school, their own medical facility, everything. They would not come out of there because he didn't want that to spread in the island, which a lot of people thought it was wrong, human rights, but it was a good idea because at the end of the century, not even 2 or 3 years ago, Cuba had 1% of the population had HIV. Well, that's 1%. That's an island of what, 9-10 million people, and that's like maybe 100,000, 400,000 people. They shut down, but residential commercial construction is still going strong. I'm surprised. They didn't shut all of you guys down. But hey, just make sure you follow the CDC's rules, and you'll be all right. Exactly. They tell people what is going on. Yo, people fighting for toilet paper, bro. For toilet paper. Like, if then, why would you fight for toilet paper? Are you that afraid They what they shut everything else, and you have no other way but toilet paper to wipe your ass. Well, you can't improvise. You can't take a shit or pee. If you're a girl, your bathtub is right there. And clean yourself right there. I mean, people don't think. And then if they buy one pack of toilet paper, that's okay. But no, they hoard the whole entire thing, and they don't think about the other man. But yes, Jim, wrap this. You're right. It's mind-boggling how can one country or any country can control the minds of a lot of people just by a little word, by a little wording, or saying something. You know, everybody. You know, when Donald Trump said, "Oh, this is gonna be fine. Don't worry about it," everybody thought it was a joke. When he should have just closed everything down once he left Asia and went to another country. Yeah, but you're supposed to be isolated. You're supposed to isolate yourself for 14 days, just in case you're not gonna get tested. That was my brother. He works at the VA in Atlanta, Georgia, and he's a registered nurse. And one of his colleagues came up positive, so they just called him. They have to be 14 day quarantine. Neither do I, Jim. I've asked thousands of people, well, not thousands literally, but I've asked a lot of people, what's the thing with the toilet paper? I understand food, but what's the thing with the toilet paper? You see tuna fish still there. You see spaghetti and meatballs still in the, on the shelves. You see canned food still there, full. But you go to the toilet paper section or the toiletry section, there is no toilet paper. And then they're so stupid, they leave the towels, the kitchen towels there. Hello, take the toilet towels because you never know what's wrong. Wiping your ass with a toilet towel, but they don't think, bro. And then there's no food. Most of these people probably never ate in their life the way they're eating now. Food does go bad. Just the same way bread. You go to the bread section, they have no bread. My wife did some bread today, so that was good. I don't think this virus has anything to do with it running ass. I know, right, Jim? But hey, that's the way people are, bro. I talk to people. I say, yo, what's the thing with this toilet paper? Why are you so fascinated with toilet paper? I myself, when I do food shopping or I go grocery shopping, because I usually like to do it once a month or twice a month. But when I do, I buy bundles because there's four of us here, and I don't want to go to the store, keep buying that. Every 2 or 3 days, keep buying toilet paper. So I just buy two. I buy that Walgreens. Walgreens you should have toilet tissue, toilet paper that like two for $7. So I buy two of them. That lasts me 2 months or more, right? I'm not gonna wait for this. And then my kids like, yo, Dad, why you buy so much spaghetti meatballs? Why you buy so much tuna? Why you buy some macaroni and cheese? And I go, because I like to buy it in bulk. I like to have it. And hey, Lord and behold, look what happens. You never know. Yeah, I know King Humberto that the construction are the backbone, but when they say that you gotta clock in, that you gotta stay in your house, you gotta stay in your house. But the whole Dallas County count. I mean, it's locked down. I put you guys on mute because I was talking to my brother. So yeah, so that's the whole thing. They're taking toilet papers, they're taking food, they're taking everything. Then you have the president of an asshole who doesn't know his whole asshole from a hole in the wall, saying these stupid ideas that makes no sense. And then people go after, oh, Did they pills here? Today he said we're doing great progress. We're on Tuesday morning we're going to start doing this vaccination and blah blah. Not vaccination. They're going to get some pills that they got. No, that was that. No, then that's not it. The spring break they took them out. Then that's what happened. New York City, New York. The governor said that out of the 122,000 cases, I think it's 122,000 cases or something like that. 55 of them, 55% is ages from 18 to 49. So these kids literally are not taking this thing serious. And not only that, I read today that Miami just celebrated, I think March 4th, March 5th, celebrated the gay parade. Oh, the gay parade right in Miami. And some of them came out positive for the coronavirus. So you go figure, I mean, we knew about this on March. We're in March 22nd, we March 22. We knew about this for 3 weeks, more than 3 weeks, and you still go to the beach. Like I said, I saw these kids playing in the park today. Basketball. I passed through a house that had this lady had a man when I came to me. They had a party outside with kids. They had Pauline, the kids outside. There were more than 10. Yeah, but the police should be outside patrolling the area. I think my wife was. That's like Puerto Rico, Venezuela, and all these countries. They have these these mandated that you have to be mandated. You have to be inside your house, quarantine. You have to be not quarantine. You have to be inside your house from certain hours to certain hours. You still see people outside, and you see the police going up to them. Are you stupid? Don't you understand what staying inside means? Blah blah. I'm like, I told my wife, I was the cop, would slap the shit out of him. Yeah, some of them came out positive for the gay parade. I mean, for that gay parade or whatever was it that celebrated. Que llamaron a Ale que le dijeron que se quedaran en su casa 14 días porque una de uno de los trabajadores, unos compañeros de trabajo, un compañero de trabajo o compañera salió positivo. Pues todos se tienen que quedar en cuarentena por 14 días. Pues es diferente. Ellos trabajan en un hospital. And then he doesn't and then we hospital have no mask, no PPE equipment, that's personal protection equipment, nothing. We're outdated and everything. I was doing Walmart, but I think I'm gonna let it go because too many people there, and then in Walmart's hiring people instead of saying okay, we're gonna keep the people that we have. But the reason they're hiring people is because not because of the coronavirus itself, or there is because of the coronavirus, but they're hiring people because they know that some of these employees are going to get sick, and they need other employees to fill them in. I don't know. I haven't heard that, but that's good though. That's good implement because Russia has a low count of the virus, but that's a good idea. Nigga, you stay 14 days in your house, or if I catch you in the street, I'm giving you 5 years. Which do you prefer? Yeah, I know, Humberto. That's sad. You see, if that happened in North Carolina, people's gonna have guns. I have a gun. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna have a big sign. I'm not bullshitting about this. I'm gonna have a big sign in front of my house that says, "Beware! If you come in my home, you're getting raped." Plain and simple. I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm not gonna kill you. You're getting raped. I'm not gonna put in the description how, but that's what it is. That's it. And that'll make a motherfucker think. Wait. I can take a bullet. If nigga say he had a gun, I might not believe it, but he's talking about raping me. Nah, hell no, I ain't taking my chance. Fuck that. It's funny though, but I probably would do shit like that. So so these are the things. But Jim says he doesn't know what to think about it. King Humberto, do you think this is a conspiracy theory? Do you think this is a conspiracy? Um, Robbie left, but even if this live, when it goes out and people watch it, I want still people to write their. I want people to write to give their opinion. How long do I think it will last? If I was to give an educated guess, but which I shouldn't be giving an educated because I'm not that educated, I would say this is going to last maybe a good 6-7 months, if that. It all depends how serious people take it. Some people are just not. They're not doing martial law, so they say they're not doing martial law. And some people are not, and some people are not taking it serious. So it can last as long as the people, I guess, they're in charge of. Iran is blaming us. Let me go back. So it can last as long as people adhere to what the CDC says: stay home, keep the distance for 6 feet apart, and stuff like that. And you quarantine yourself, then it won't last long. But if people just coming from other countries, people are sick. But what it all started was, if you think about it, if you went to these countries and you know that you went to China, and once you get back to the United States, you say, "Oh shit, I was just there." So you stay in your house. You talk to your doctor. Hey, doctor, what you want me to do? Because I don't want to infect nobody. Boom, you stay right there. You isolate yourself. It's common sense. These are things. But no, they go out. They do this. They party. Blah blah blah. That is true, Humberto. But it makes you wonder, right? It makes you wonder. Now Iran is blaming us. How can Iran blame us? But we do have a dumb president, so I can understand that. But even the Chinese people said that the coronavirus came out of China. See, and that's a dumb idea because if you got no, just because you don't have, they know for a fact that even without symptoms, you could have the virus and still pass it on to people. So that makes no sense at all. And my brother was just telling me that he was for the VA and they said that they won't test him unless he has symptoms, and that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with this country. That's what's wrong with this country. You test everybody. How the fucking South Korea tests 20,000 people a day? South Korea is testing 20,000 people a day, and we've only what's up, Axel? We've only tested 37,000. And now my brother says he goes to the VA. Said they won't give him and somebody just came up positive from his clinic. One of his coworkers. So they won't give him a test unless he shows a symptom. So now they tell him stay 14 days in your house. So you stay 14 days in your house. It takes 2 to 12 days for it to manifest, so to speak. So while it's manifesting in your body, you can still pass it on. So why not have that person tested, have that test come back in 3 days, and if that person does have it, just keep that person there. It doesn't make any sense how these people do it. Yeah, I believe in God too. Actually, we're both there, baby. Amen to that. Exactly. Well, Jim Rapids, then you do like what you said, what Russia said. Either you stay quarantined for 14 days, or you do 5 years in prison. I catch you outside, I don't care. Unless you're going to work or you got paper that you're going to work or something like that, you go to jail. Because you're risking the lives of other people for what? Because you're stupid, you want to be hard-headed, or you want to be a conspiracy theorist and believe, I'm not going to get this, blah, 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 blah. So you don't care nothing, you don't care about yourself? So that's where you have to, as a government, you have to be assertive. You have to take charge. Either you do this or this is the consequences. Plain and simple. But people are hard-headed. Oh, I'm not gonna get it, blah 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 blah. And that's where you're wrong. Jim said, Axelrod said, they're not jailing anyone in Philadelphia for minor crimes, keeping jails virus free, or saving space for those who don't comply. Well, jails are now. Check this out. Now the jail, the Rikers Island, 21 inmates came out positive. Why don't you lock everybody down? Let everybody take showers differently. Have those police officers get tested. Correctional officers get tested. Don't let them mingle. Don't let them mingle with outside officers. People who are bringing in the food. Because those come by crates or those come by boxes. Take those boxes and disinfect them and then bring them inside. There's a lot of things you could do, but they don't do it. So then now think about this. Now think about all those people who ICE had arrested for being here illegal. Those men and women and children who are in cages right now. Just imagine the catastrophe that's going to be, because it's going to happen once one of those kids, or woman or men, comes out positive. Then what you going to do? What are you going to do? Remember, the coronavirus, you can live through it. There are people who there's been 92,000 recoveries out of the 300,000 people, but you can live through it. You get your flu-like symptoms, whatever it can be. But some people's body everybody's body reacts differently. I just read a story where a 75-year-old woman had no symptoms at all, and she came out positive. Whereas a 25-year-old came out positive, 35-year-old came out positive. He said he was like dying. I saw a black guy the other day who said it was horrible, and he's 49 years old. And then I saw another guy, he's an actor or something like that in Hawaii, who said he rode the ride. He stood in his house for 14 days. He came out positive, but he didn't get none of those symptoms. He got a sore throat, blah, 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 but nothing heavy, nothing that would say that he's dying. So everybody's different. Everybody's body's different. Yeah, I know the staff member for Vice President Pence, he passed away. Today, Rand Paul, the one who talked a lot during the speech, during the hearings for the Republicans, he came out positive. There have been some senators who have come out already positive. They all get tested. I'll get you. They all got tested for free, but you have to have symptoms for you to get tested. It makes no sense. Makes no sense at all, man. Yo lo sé. Yeah, I know. But these things happen, bro. Oh no, we are. I take it serious. I really do. But the media is hyping it too much. I'm tired. Like I did the video the other day. I'm tired of seeing all these people. The death. But why don't you see these? Why don't you see stories of people who've come out of it? Why did you show the people? Well, yeah, I had this, but I came out of it because they don't want to show that part. They prefer showing the part where people have died from it, right? They prefer to show that part to put fear in people. All these people who died in Italy, the majority of the people who died in Italy is because they had an underlying condition. They were already 80 years old, 70 years old. They had something different, but they don't tell you that. They just tell you 400 and something, 435 people died today in Italy alone. But they don't go to the extent that says out of those 435 people, half of them had cancer. Like this, I saw this lady today. She's 40. She was 45 years old. She was a cancer survivor. She survived cancer, but she just passed away because she had the coronavirus. And now a 35-year-old the other day went to Disney World, came back, got sick like him be, and he just passed away because he had the coronavirus. But in these two instances, these two people had cancer before. So what does that tell you? Just because, just if you knew science at all, if these two people had cancer before, then that means that they had an underlying condition prior to this. So they had cancer before. So that means that something within that virus, if you had cancer before, that means that the virus attacks even quicker. Just because you had cancer and you're cancer free, that means it activates them. Because we all have some form of cancer in our bone, in our body. Some form of cancer, we all have it. It's genetic there. We all have it. It just maybe perhaps that activates it. I don't know. One of my clients for telecommunication, and he got an email from Homeland Security saying that the internet will get shut off soon. But why? Why would the internet get shut down? Yeah. So even yes, Jim, even being cancer free, that means that something within the coronavirus, it activated that cancer, or it did something. It made the can it made or it made or it made the virus move even quicker because it felt something and it felt something within itself. And it says, okay, but this is this, so this had cancer before, or I can go with the flow with this, and I can replicate even faster because this had cancer before, so I just replicate even much more quicker. Ya. Oh,
¿Qué?
tenés ya.
Vente ya. Mío.
But I find that weird. Why would they shut down the internet? I can see them shut down other things, but like like today, I was watching. I was saying to myself, but if people are eating out, aren't they scared that this person might have the virus? Blah blah blah. But then a doctor came on the show that I was doing DoorDash. He said that you don't have to worry about that because um you don't have to worry about that because the virus doesn't do well or dies when it comes with heat. So if your food, like if you get a McDonald's food and you get it from a cardboard box, he said take out the hamburger and throw away the box. I prefer you just make sure that you take out the hamburger first. Take out the hamburger like this, put it here, throw away the box, wash your hands. Um, if you don't want to do that, you can put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, and that will kill the virus itself. So in that aspect, it's very unlikely to get it caught that way. But those are the ways that you could do it. And remember one thing, guys, is that even if you have the coronavirus in your hand, that's one thing. As long as you don't, for some reason you just happen to wipe your hand, your face, then that's different. But as long as you wash your hands and it cleans it out, you're okay. That's why you need to constantly wash your hands. I mean, not just because of the coronavirus; it's for anything. It means when we were kids, our mother always told us, wash your hands after, whenever you eat. Wash your hands before you eat. Wash your hands. Why? Because of the bacteria. I don't know what the incident has to do with the coronavirus. So I don't know, Humberto, why he said that. Um, and Jim Rapp just said his internet speed has dropped to half of what it normally gets. Well, that is true because there's a lot of flood. A lot of people are getting internet. A lot of people wants to know what's going on. A lot of people wants to know, how what's going on in the world. Me, my focus is more. I'm focusing more on China than anything else because as I see them decline, and I see them like yesterday and the day before, they didn't have a positive report from Wuhan. So that's telling me, and this was from December to March. So that means we're giving ourselves a 3 month period. But they isolated these people. They isolated these people. So we're not doing that. We're giving these people. We're the president is just telling us. Well, not even the president, the governors are telling us stay inside. No, China locked everything down from Wuhan. You couldn't go in. You couldn't go out. That was it. They locked you down. You had no choice. Here, they're just telling you. So people are hard headed and they're gonna do whatever they want. Or I'm not gonna let no government tell me what to do. There are some people who adhere to the rules and regulations of the government, and there are some idiots that don't. So those are the idiots that you gotta. Sometimes you gotta make examples out of people so they can say that you can see, yo, this is serious. The government is not playing. So I'm not gonna risk it right now. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. But I guess we're gonna have to see what things go on, what things happen. Always Kim Humberto, always, and that's what I'm saying. We've I well, I've got a seasonal ice cream business, and it's not looking good for me this summer. Well, hopefully the government can compensate you because you're self-employed, and maybe they can compensate you. That's all you can do. Actually, stay positive, man. Stay positive and adhere to the things that you got to do, and that's it. Like I said, I was doing Walmart. I think I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm just gonna stick to DoorDash and get my little hustle money from the side, and that's it. But we gotta stay positive. We all we all are in this together. So if we do this together, we can come out of it on top. But unfortunately, there are some people who are assholes, and they wanna challenge the world. Oh, I'm not gonna get this because I'm young. I'm not gonna get this because of this. I'm not gonna get this because oh, it would never happen to me, and boom, it happened to you. Whoever thought I was gonna have HIV? I never thought of that. I mean, I did think at one time I would because I was very promiscuous. You know, I was called Geo Ho, but I thought, girl was. I knew what girl, like, a girl was gonna give it to me, but I never thought it would be my ex-wife. I never, in a million years would have thought that the woman that I married was gonna. Never. I would have thought if you would have asked me, could have been in one of those chicken heads that you done before. Yeah, but not the one that you married. Nah. DoorDash actually, it's doing good. Sometimes you do good, sometimes you don't. Today I did 5 hours. I made $56. The last two trips I made seven. I made the last two trips that I made. I did $17 in 10 minutes. Well, people gotta learn. People gotta learn to just people gotta be learn how to be hygienic. That's just so simple. Look at New York. New York is full of millions of people, and a million or 2 million people ride the train every day, and you're touching the handrail. You know how filthy the handrail is. Either the handrail here, or the handrail here. That's filthy, and people touch their face and all that, and yet you don't get a virus like this coming out of New York like that. But you go to China, you get some stupid shit like this because they're unsanitized. They have a market. They let anyone do anything. How you gonna kill a dog in cold blood let all that blood come out, and let that blood spill on the floor, and then you have you're killing chickens over there, and then those chicken blood mixed with dog blood. Then you got rats over there. Then you're mixing rat blood. Then you got rat blood, chicken blood, and dog blood. Hello, something's going to develop within those three. Yeah, because one gave me a $10 tip and the other one gave me a $7 tip. So DoorDash all it pays you is $3 base pay, and if you're on a busy day or what they give you $1 or $1.50 or $2 extra, and some people give you good tips, but some other people don't. Me personally, what I started doing, if I see a DoorDash that's just $3, I won't take it because that means that person's not giving me a tip. So I'm not gonna waste my time go drive out 5 or 10 minutes away just to get $3. It's not worth it. Now, if I had $3 here, $3 here, $3 there, and they were within a mile radius, then I wouldn't mind. But if I have to go out of my way, a 10-minute drive, no. And the thing is that DoorDash don't tell you where the person's at until after you pick up the food because they slick. But once I see $3, I don't do that. It's not worth my time. Yeah, SARS came from there too. Coronavirus is the cousin of this virus because there are other viruses, coronaviruses. This is not the only coronavirus. This is just new. Um, this is a new with the DNA stuff like that. So, but there are other coronaviruses, and MERS is one, SARS is the other one. MERS is the one that kills the most. I mean, I think MERS or SARS, one of those two, are deadlier than the corona. The only thing the corona is just the infection. For you contact, you be getting infected is much more quicker. Taxes on DoorDash, Axel. Oh, your wife had MERS, and I know she passed away, but how did she do with MERS? Yeah, but how did she do with MERS? Actually, did she come out of it, or that's what? Hospital for a week. You can imagine, bro. And they probably got a vaccine for that now, right? I'm not sure because I haven't looked into it. Or anybody who thinks is going to graduate this year with that holy thing and the cap and the gown, the toga, the cap, the diploma. No, I think everybody's going to graduate from high school on the internet. Yeah, here too. Here was for 2 weeks, and then the county decided to add like another 3 or 4 days, and then they decided to add another 2 weeks. What they did was that they said that being that spring break is coming, so blah blah blah. So school is out until August the 14th. I mean April the 14th. So Axel says that every time his wife goes to the hospital, she get that. I don't know that she has. So MERS, okay. So MERS stays in your system. Yeah, best prepared. No school for next 30 days, and the kids no school to next season. I know that. You know what I miss the most? My baseball. They took my baseball away. I don't care about the NBA because my Knicks aren't there. Hockey, they're gonna dig it up. But my baseball. I think baseball season is gonna be over this year. There's not gonna be no baseball. Someone put on Facebook, can we reboot 2020 because it has a virus? But yeah, man. I want to hear people's conspiracy theory. Once this video is over and the live is over, I want people who really watches it. I want them to have the conspiracy theory. I want people to. It's something to do. You know, if we're going to stay inside the house, we might as well do something, right? Yeah, I know. No sports. Oh, Alexu. So what I'm saying. So she's not cured from it. She'll have MERS for the rest of her life, and then they treat her like she has it, and then quarantine her room when she goes to the hospital. What's she got to go to the hospital for? If you don't mind me asking. Well, I got PlayStation, so I bought MLB 20, the show, which I shouldn't have bought. So had I known that they still had the same announcers, no. Anything, no. Well, we just gotta stay positive, guys. We just gotta stay positive. You know, pray, put God first. Pray. You know, pray for people. Pray for people that do the right thing. That's what she has when she. That's what she got when she had the MERS. So it's basically the same. Basically the same symptoms then. You know? But is she going for a checkup or she has to go the 19th? She just got MERS or she got MERS last year? Well, that's what we're hoping. We're hoping that the curves go, even though it's up, the curves goes down. And on Tuesday, Trump said they're going to start some medication. So let's see how that works out. Because he's like, come on, I want this medication to work because I don't want to give out that stimulus money. The unemployment rate has gone up. Damn, but this coronavirus has hurt my YouTube because even when there was no coronavirus, I had more people than this. Now the coronavirus here, and everybody's in their house. Not everybody, but most of my followers, they don't talk. I don't know. Yo, Jim, you subscribe to my channel, right? Well, yeah, that's right. But cheating passed away from that, right? And May Love, thank you for that information that I didn't need to know. But okay, cool. Good healthy sex life. All right, that's good. Tomorrow too, I'm gonna do a live also. I'm gonna start doing live again. Well, I know you can't catch it like that, but what I'm saying, did she pass away because of that? I thought when you said you made love plus 3 times a day, I'm good. I was like, I mean 3 times a week, I'm good. I thought you were saying I'm good. You know, I already had I was doing my 3 times. Okay. You watch all my vids but never comment until today. I'm gonna cut your nuts off. Oh, okay. It's like I was telling Jim. There were some cases that I just saw today on Facebook that my sister put. 2 people who had survived cancer died from this. One had testicle cancer, and they didn't say what the lady had cancer for. But just imagine you survive. That's like you go into Afghanistan and you got into a war with the Taliban and all this kind of shit, and you took shots at you, and you survived that shit, and you come home and some idiot comes and this idiot comes and shoots you, or robs you and shoots you, or you walk the street and you get hit by a car and die. And shit like that's happened. You know? Yeah, but Omi's I mean I get it. You guys were interested in Omi, and Omi, me doing the Omi thing. The Omi did get me, doing his thing did get me up, but I didn't do it for the subscription for the subscribe. I did it because at the end of the day, yeah, I apologized, but I didn't apologize because of the raid. I apologized because but he was not raided. Okay, his cars were taken. His car was he was confiscated. A raid is one thing, confiscation is another thing. He said he was raided, that they took all of his cars, right? And if you look at the report that the FBI put, most of the cars there are under somebody else's name. The Lamborghini's under somebody else's name. This car, the Corvette, I think, was under somebody else's name, but it was at his house. So it says that it says owner this, but it was at Omar Bill Casillo's house. So they were not his. All of them were not his. ¿Qué pasa? Honestly, is a must when you T-Porty. Well, he's a liar. He's a liar. I took his number off my phone. He's a liar. That's what he is. And I only apologize because I said I would apologize if I found out that the FBI thing was right. I mean, if he was right, which he was right, but the raid did not happen. He did not get raided. His door did not die. The video that he made was all fake. Because if you look, but this way, I can even go back as far. If you want me to even go further, that talking about Omi now you got me lit up. His cars that were taken, or nice car, the cars that were taken, all had the address from New Jersey. None of those cars that were taken, or what he said the raids, were done in Philadelphia. So that video that what's his name? I forgot his name. The guy, I forgot his name because I haven't been on his, he hasn't been on, that he made. No, not Rodney. What's this guy's name? He was doing a video with us when it was me, Adam Knows. When Adam Knows did that video and he pinpointed everything. So that video that Omi put on was fake. None of that happened. The only raid that did happen was the one from across the street. He was so stupid dubbing it that you could see that you could hear somebody say 3106 whatever street, 3106 whatever street. Fucking FBI don't say 3106 almost street. They're not on your door. It says FBI. We have a warrant. They don't mention no address. They don't do that. And plus, no FBI is gonna let no local police knock on your door when it's their warrant. That's not going to happen. It's a federal warrant, not no local police. Local police can block off the area, but they're not gonna. The local police is not gonna knock on your door for a felony. I mean, for a federal warrant. That's never gonna happen. Never. Man, his life is just a story. You know, he got a way to make money. People, you know, the way he got his money or his houses is because people put up money, or he's been getting his YouTube money and whatever the case may be. But they're not going to give him. Who's going to give him? What bank is going to give him credit? His last house he bought for $1 million because it's on someone gave him credit. Because if you look at his house, it says creditor. Some Jewish guy or company and whatever the case may be, and he's the grantor and the grantee. The grantor is somebody else. He's the grantee. So he cannot say, "Oh, I don't get my shit." And if you look at his house, none of his house has furniture, bro. Who the fuck buys a house of $1 million that has no furniture? Even the one in New Jersey, he had no furniture. Who does that? Think about that. Who does that? Shit, I got my house here, my little house, my little hoopty, and I try to hook it up as much as I can. That's the first thing I do. Well, that is true, but you know what it is about a lie, especially when you become a hypothetical liar, is that you have to compound one lie with another. So you lie the first time. Okay, cool. You lie the first time. Now someone's gonna call you on that lie. Now you got to remember that first lie. While you're telling the second lie, then comes the third lie. Now you got to remember what you said the first and second time. So this was the third lie can validate the second and the first. And you keep on going, and you keep on going, and you keep on going, and you keep on going. And that's what makes you a hypothetical liar. And that's what it is. And most of the people that watch his channels are kids who wants to love fast cars, love this, love that. Now, if you see his videos, he covers his plates. I saw a video yesterday, not a video, a picture of him on Instagram where he's behind a car, right? And he's blocking the plate, but you can still see a little bit of the plate. You can see a number 2 on the plate, and those cars don't start like that. But basically, those plates that he did, and temporary plates, they start like that. And I looked at and I left a message. I said, "Man, don't you learn? I said, don't you learn? Have you not learned from the first time about these fake plates?" And I haven't gotten a response. But he's stupid. Yeah, politicians, but politicians, you gotta be a good liar to be, you know. There are some politicians that are good. I'm not gonna lie. There are some good politicians that are good, and there are some politicians that they suck, they're horrible. Axel Ross says, I got a house and paid 9 stacks to fit up 4-bedroom house. Had a washer dryer and just TVs and bedroom set. Yeah, bro. I showed you my house. My house ain't even not even anything like his house. But I got my bedroom set. I got my living room set. My kitchen is I still got a long way to go to my kitchen because I thought that I had a gas valve and I don't have a gas valve. So this is a 1952 house. So we have to rip out the whole bottom to get. I'm not gonna do that. So I have to put a tank outside the house with copper wire and stuff like that, and that's $597 because the guy said he's charging me $125 just on labor alone. So that's gonna be, that I was like, wow, a labor alone, $125. That's my son. Hello. Okay, espérame allá. Yeah, but I have to because the people that lived here, they put the kitchen downstairs and they put in the kitchen upstairs. They made it into a bedroom. So I thought I had a gas pipe there, so I bought a gas stove. And when the guy came to put the gas stove, because I have propane, so you have to convert it propane to, from regular to propane, the valves. He opened the door, the valve said there's nothing there. So he looked, he goes, yo, in order for you to do this, you have to rip out the bottom, it's not gonna be worth it. So this is my room. So the tank's here, the propane tank. No, it's on that side. The propane tank is here. My kitchen is there. So you have to go from here all the way over there. And it's not worth it. So we have two stoves. One's electrical, the other one is gas. So I'm waiting to get $500 and some dollars so they can come here, drill a hole through the wall. They got put copper wire through there, so it can go to one side of the house. Go on that same side to be put in a specific place, because the tank cannot be next to a window or anything like that. So I have a specific place right there that fits perfectly there. So I have to wait to get some money. Nah, we don't like electric either. I like natural gas, because with the gas, I already know what temperature I want. I know how to cook it. But with electric stove, it's a pain in the ass. And then we thought, okay, we'll bring the electric stove up here. So I thought it was a regular cable. A regular outlet, but it's not. That's a 50 volt outlet. So if I wanted that a stove from downstairs to put up here, I have to put that upstairs. Then I have to get someone to put a 50 volt outlet onto the. That's a pain in the ass. So I might as well wait for the final someone else to come in, make it somehow, and then do the gas. Because my wife likes to cook on gas too. I don't like electric stove. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to let you go because my son called me. I gotta go pick him up. You guys take care. Axel, thank you. Dave, what's up? Yeah, I know, Dave. I tell her every day that everything's gonna be all right. But I talk to you guys. Well, you know what? Let me go pick up my son, and then I come back do another live. All right, but I gotta go pick him up. He's at work. He doesn't drive, so I gotta pick him up. So, guys, I'll be right back. I'll do another live, right? And yes, actually, I have an electric stove. I burn everything. Well, yeah. Anyway, guys, so let's do this. Tomorrow we'll do a live. After I come back, I'll send you guys notifications for a live tomorrow. We'll be back same time, same channel. Actually, thank you, because truly you're always there with Robbie and Brandon and stuff like that. Thank you, guys. David, you're late, but thank you anyways, man. God bless you, Jim. Thank you. God bless you, Humberto. God bless you, Bobby. Robbie, thank you, Robbie. And that's it. And for those who are watching later on, thank you, Mama Say. Stay safe. 6 feet apart. Quarantine yourself if you have to. Stay with your loved one. That's all that matters, man. And always put God first. Amen.